Based on what, Dr. Chris found out was tendinosis and tendonitis. Double whammy. Tennis elbow, I guess, yeah. Javier Ferrer. We're in Secaucus, New Jersey at our gym, Submit to Fitness. We've been in Secaucus now about 8.5 years now. So actually, I saw Barefoot on Instagram. You guys have some cool videos, man. So it intrigued me. I started looking into it a little bit more, and I saw there was a little description on adhesion. So I was like, you know what? I think this is something I'm gonna need, because I tried everything. It's not the first time I heard about adhesion work. So I looked into it a little bit more, and I was like, you know what? You've got nothing to lose, So everything else is not working. Why not?
Javier is an awesome dude. He came in here with tennis elbow symptoms right on the outside of his elbow. About 2% of the American population has tennis elbow at any one time.
Pains in my elbow. So I was like, wow, this is funky. Never felt this before. I guess it's wear and tear, from the lifting and sports and all that good stuff.
He actually, before 2010, he broke his arm. And when he does Olympic lifts, he would just have to drop the bar. He wouldn't be able to hold it. And he only had these symptoms for a few weeks, but the grip issues were an issue for years over time.
Prior to going to Barefoot, I want to say a couple of weeks. It started, it was gradual. And then it got to the point, the pain was unbearable. I couldn't even shake people's hands. Besides, a gym owner, I'm also a coach. So it was hindering that, waking up every morning with pain, couldn't lift, it screws you up, but it's one of those things, I've been in sports since I was a kid, so I know what it is to be out of commission, but this was just different. It was just weird, because I couldn't pinpoint it. Working out, it's life. It's like breathing, especially in these days, you have to stay on top of your health.
So what we've been doing is stripping out the tendinosis, which is degeneration of the tendon. He also has some tendonitis symptoms, so it's inflamed as well. So we've been stripping out the tendon here to bring blood flow so that the tendon becomes healthy again. Stripping out the entire back of his forearm, the front of his forearm, his hand, and especially he has a giant scar on the back of his elbow, and he had some atrophy. His tricep muscles have gotten smaller over time. So we've been stripping out his scar so that the tricep muscle can actually realize that it can contract and stretch again.
Some spots, okay. Certain spots, like in here, man, yeah, it's a little rough, but it's, necessary evil, right? We got to do it.
Here at this clinic, Barefoot Rehab, we're always reviewing the anatomy books just so we can be really familiar with what muscles, ligaments, tendons live where. So this is actually his extensor tendon. So his bone on the outside of his elbow is right there. This is the tendon that inserts right onto the outside of his elbow. You can see the tricep tendon right here. This is the tendon that's degenerating in his elbow and was also inflamed. So what we've been doing is stripping out all of this muscle tissue on the back of his forearm. Here's all that muscle tissue again. You can see some of my handwriting on it. This is all the tissue on the back of his forearm. We've been stripping out these little nerves here to make sure that they can stretch and floss in between those muscles.
He's awesome. Just the whole vibe when I walked in. As soon as I walked in, they already knew my name, basically. It sounded like a commercial, right? But that was cool. The vibe was cool, just right off the bat, everybody, I felt comfortable.
And after 6 or 7 treatments, he's about 70% better. So he's responding amazingly well to treatment.
It's 70% better. Definitely, I'm able to grip, I'm able to handshake, pick up some weight. I still keep it moderate. I'm not there yet. Actually, I'm still going to therapy, but I'm optimistic of, getting better, But it's a lot better. I'm not waking up with pain no more. People that are sick and tired of being in pain, people that tried everything, people that were recommended to go to, get surgery, which, anyway, that's my own opinion. But anybody that just had enough, or even somebody that just, wants to go straight to the source and just get it done and not, waste time, basically, so I guess everybody should, right?
Javier, we have something for you.
Oh. Oh,
Dr.
man.
Chris says that that is the best pizza in the area.
Oh,
so.
man.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a really good brick oven style pizza. Awesome.
Dr. Chris, everybody else at Barefoot, they're awesome. From walking in the door, from the receptionist all the way to the therapist to you guys. It's cool. And that's not that's no bullshit. The pizza was awesome. Thank you, Dr. Chris. Definitely want to go back.